Welcome back, fellow gamers, and welcome to the start of something huge. This is gonna be my forever world. I don't plan to delete it. Hopefully that happens ever. And this is where we're gonna be doing most of our let's play going forward. So the goal I have for this world is to build like sprawling cities across the land, where there's own like unique teams and everything like that. But they're gonna be close enough that it's gonna be weird, and then just connect all of them with like roads network, make it look like a lived-in world, right? From different ages. I think it's gonna be fun. Plus, you know, we gotta do farms. Massive farms. Big, huge, automatic. Yeah, so it's gonna be ridiculous. I hope you enjoy. Buckle up and let's start this adventure. So this is actually a really nice spawn we have here. We spawned somewhere up there in depth in this, you know, there is that snow. Here it is, snow blocks. Yeah, terrible. But apparently we got bats outside, which that's kind of weird. No, but we have a village right here, a village right there, some beautiful mountains for building. Oh, that's nice. A cherry blossom forest and a village. I don't see a village in this site, but this is not bad. 4 villages right next to each. Oh, there's there's one over there too. Oh, these are some really nice areas to build in. I think we're gonna do a lot of building. There's so much space to build. I really do like this. But let's go check this village out over here first and kind of borrow some of their supplies. Oh, the fact that I can see bats means there's a cave somewhere here. We don't want to deal with caves yet. Not yet. I'm still looking for that surface iron and, you know, coal. Yeah, but find a village this close. Is that a ruin portal over there? So in the village here, I don't see the good buildings. Like, I don't see a blacksmith, which is what we want. I see iron. I also don't see, oh, there it is, wheat. I was looking for food and I wasn't seeing food. All right. Oh, we do have blacksmith right here. Awesome. And we don't have a lot of trees. That's one the downside of being in hills. You don't have a lot of trees. So we're going to do some wood punching. Hopefully we get some saplings from this guy and then we could go ahead and, you know, start off again. Okay, we got back some saplings. I only got 2 back, which is a little disappointing, but let's see what's in here. All right, so we got an iron pick. We got some helm and more saplings. I'm not gonna take the rest because I can't wear them. What about this guy? All right, that's not bad. And I don't think any other house here actually has anything decent. Maybe some food in it, but villager house don't really give you much these days. Let's go check this village over here out and see where I want to set up for the first couple nights. We got horses and donkeys over here, so if we ever want to, you know, get a ride, I might just do that. I'm trying to figure out if I want to just rush to the end and give myself some wings, or am I okay with just running around on the ground level for a while? And I'm not sure yet. This village is all over the place, isn't it? Actually, let's get me a crafting table because I'm kind of hungry, and so I get some bread in me. Yeah, that should be enough bread for now, at least to get me started. So nothing there. We're gonna, ooh, ocean. You know what? I kind of like this view. So this village doesn't have a blacksmith, but you know, that's okay. Yeah, I do like this view because you got the ocean right here. You got this mountain. We got a nice little area down here that could be cool for like farming. I think this is where we're gonna set up, and I don't think it's a bad start. See, we even got emeralds to welcome us. We have this whole area right here to do some building, some playing around with. Oh, look at, I like this. We can do some work in here. Oh, there's caves too. We got, oh, look at this. We got, yep, yeah. No, we're setting up here. This is where we're gonna set up for now, and I think this is gonna be where we put down our first little house. All right, so I went out and did a little bit of running around, and we grabbed some useful stuff. As you can see, we got some wood. I have almost all the wood I need. I didn't get acacia. Interesting. I really thought I got acacia wood, but we got what we need for now, and then we can start working on this area here. The idea I have for this is we're gonna put a starter home here. Kind of want to build on this side here and put a farm down here too, and then take over this whole area here. I want to build in, and I think we'll start with this side and then eventually come to this side. But to do that, it's time to do some, well, terraforming. Let me go ahead and start it up. So this is the design I am thinking about for the house. It's on the hill right here, and it's going to be like the main point, and everything is just going to be built around this. I'm thinking that's what I want to do with this one. Just have all the area around this build, and this is gonna be like the main house. You know, I haven't figured out to build castles yet, so yeah. And of course, on the inside, nothing has been done. I haven't even put the stairs to the second floor yet, and as you can see, no back door. I have an idea for all this I want to do to get all this area looking nice. So for this one, I want to finish this area here, create a nice little pathway here, build a tower somewhere, make that a farm area because food is going to be an issue, and try to see if I can put down some small houses around here, like at the side of the hills and stuff like that. I gotta do some work in here and maybe set this up in a way that I could actually live in it. But yeah, I kind of need a place to store my stuff, you know. That doesn't count as storage. Yeah, I got a lot of building to do. So let me go ahead and do some touch up on this house to make it look a little bit more decent. And then we should be able to like get ourselves a home actually. All right, so this is kind of what we're looking at right now. I did some detailing, so this should be better. I need some plants in here because it still looks a little too plain. And I'm thinking here it's just going to be all flowers. But I don't have bone meal and I don't have a mob farm. I don't have proper armor yet. So yeah, we're going to deal with that a little later. But yeah, I still got to go ahead and, you know, the sides of the house. So we're just going to go ahead and do those, and then we should be good hopefully with that. And then this house should be done. I'll do some interior, not a lot, but a little. So let's go ahead and finish building. All right, so we've been busy. So the house is pretty much done. I do like how this came out. It's pretty good. First, I did a little path here going down. I wanted to have something that's go down. So I wanted to have something going down here pretty nice. And I do like this stairs idea. Plus I'm putting some paths over here. As you can see, I'm thinking a tower needs to go here. So I have to figure that out how I want it to build and then build one up. So a tower gotta go there. I still gotta build a mob farm. I'm thinking about looking for a skeleton spawner and just building one of those. Give me some bone meal for two reasons. One, I want to put some flowers here, and the second reason, I want some dogs, and I saw some over there when I was exploring. So we're gonna get ourselves a whole pack of animals and things like that. I went online and looked up and I saw a mob spawner somewhere around here. So let me go get some supplies and I'll bring you guys back once I get there. We have that beautiful Minecraft rain day. What do you guys do on a rainy day in Minecraft? Because if it's outdoors, I'm usually just waiting for it to become night so I can go to sleep. Another day and another building to do. So we've just hit the 100th day on this world, and as you can see, I haven't done any interior yet. I did put a stairs in here, which is nice, you know, so you can get upstairs. And I put some lights down because that was a mob farm. But yeah, I really do like how this came out so far. Right, this is my little starter home. I have to still do some decorations, but we have that. We have a little side path coming down, and I also want to do one over here, which kind of what I did here. We're gonna fill this all with wheat. So this is gonna be like the food side, and then over here is gonna have like some houses and buildings and stuff like that. So this is gonna be nice. I did start, you know, your typical little farms. Being in iron and using iron tools sucks. I made a diamond pick and a sword. Yeah, it sucks really bad. But yeah, this little building is coming along, and I do like it. But I had to get sidetracked a little bit. I might have put a replay in there for you to see with me doing a mob farm, and I found one right over here. It's a skeleton farm. I found it over there, and you know, trying to get up here, I made a mess everywhere. Eventually I sent it right here. It's a long way down. Okay, so we have a skeleton spawner there. As you can see, these guys right there, they drop in, they come all the way up and take some fall damage from me right here. Yeah, and then, you know, I come here and I smack them and get XP and get bone meal and stuff like that, which is kind of what I needed. And by doing all that, it actually allowed me to go ahead and do these flowers because I needed bone meal for that. And let's be honest, these guys don't naturally grow properly. So yeah, so that's how we end up getting all the flowers here because of that mob farm. So I still got a little bit more terraforming to do down here. As you can see, I'm trying to block up some of the little under caves and then smooth this terrain out. I'm out of dirt though, so yeah. So I want to get this area smoothed out a little bit more. Let me see. You know what? I did a little mining earlier, and that's the resource we got. So let's grab a shovel. Next episode, we're gonna have to do some villages because I need tools. Ooh, let's take our path down because, you know, we have this. We might as well. I think it's all spawn proof too. I'm not sure, but I'm thinking here we are gonna level this out to this level here and just clean all of these up. And this should allow me to actually go ahead and get the rest of the dirt I need over there while getting, you know, this to a decent level. And obviously, you know, we're gonna have a lot of these to do. So hopefully, I'm hoping this is, it's not gonna be dirt positive, is it? I'm gonna have less dirt. Where do I get more dirt from? I'm gonna have to go dig up an area. There's some right here we could take. but I don't know, not much. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go dig up an area and stuff like that to get my hands on some dirt. I haven't made books in like years. So it's a 1-for-1, so I need 9 bookshelf and I need a lot more paper. Okay, so we need some leather. Yeah, I'm thinking we make a lantern, turn one of those guys into a librarian and get me some bookshelves that way. But first I need some leather, and there's only one way to do that, and that's the easy way. So yeah, let me grab leather. Time for some leather hunt. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I should grab some cows and, you know, farm them, but you know, too late. So let's do a lectern, and I think we're also going to need, I believe it's a composter. Yeah, one of those. So a lectern and a composter should get me all I need. Let's put the composter there. Hey peeps, what's up? Wheat and potato. That is perfect, my dude. That's exactly what I'm farming over here. All right, so that's the potato. That's enough to lock this guy in at least. Come here. And we could just do a few potato trades. I thought I had the refresh farmer cycle thing on, but I guess not. And I think we could buy apples, and that's gonna get me next one. And then you have the pumpkin and you have the melon, should work pretty well. Next one I need to do is this. I do have the villager cycle trade on. Perfect. And I need bookshelves, don't I? Yeah, so I think that's how I'm gonna do this. Let's farm some food, and that should be enough hopefully to get me some emeralds. And this should be all the veggies I have actually. So that's gonna get you next level. Let me see what you're gonna do. No? Okay, so we have, yeah, we have everything we need now. I only got me 8. It's kind of depressing. You know what? It still might be quicker for me to just go ahead and plant a bunch of sugarcane. But yeah, for now this works. We got villagers there. I just gotta like go through and get what I need from them. I'm thinking, honestly, I'm not sure what I'm thinking. I gotta think about what I want to do to get myself some emerald. Because I wanted to get myself efficiency for this pickaxe. I was thinking about just getting the enchanting table. Because I think it's easier for me to get XP than it is for me to like get my hands on enchantments. So I think this is gonna be my temporary sugarcane farm. Oh, that's not gonna work because I'm using flowing water, and this is gonna stop the flowing water, which is its own kind of annoying. So what if I really do want to put something here because I don't want to fall in it, I think that's the best options. All right, so temporary sugarcane farm set up. I just need a lot of bookshelves. So with that, I think we are pretty much done with this little starter home setup here, except for the interior. I still didn't do the interiors, but yeah, I do like how this came out. I got these guys here because, you know, iron farm, you know, iron farm is always needed, and these guys are great for that. But yeah, this is all set up, a nice food area, all the food I ever need. As you can see, I have diamond tools now because, you know, I was sick of using other tools, and I kind of put together a little makeshift iron farm over here. I was just having way too many iron golems spawning with these guys, so that was a good way like that. It's not perfect, but it keeps the number down to like 1 or 2. But yeah, so I have some guys here. They're getting me some tools, some equipments, this little makeshift iron farm, and it's doing pretty well, so that's good. A little pumpkin farm, a little melon farm over there, you know, because you need for that villager trade. But yeah, my starter home is pretty much done. I think now the only thing left for me to do with this place is maybe some interior, put some storage in there, and clean up this mess. We'll deal with this a little later. I got a few more houses to put down. But for our first episode, I think that's pretty good. Let's sleep. I think this area will be good for the city. We have the food on this side, or maybe I put some villages over here by the seaside. I'm not sure yet. I'm still trying to figure this out. Let me know what you think. What you guys think? Should I put villages over here by the seaside? Maybe I should do both. Do like some sea-related villages here, and then, you know, regular villages on the other side. But yeah, this is coming up pretty good. So the next time we come back, I'm gonna actually get out of this iron, and I started to get armor. I grabbed a few stuff, they're just random things I grab from villagers. We're gonna have to get some real armor and get fully armored up. Get me some wings, because, you know, wings time, and start a farming district, because yeah, I just want open farms everywhere. So I think we're gonna go ahead and do that somewhere over there near a ocean monument. That's been cool. But I must say, that is it for this one. I hope you all enjoy my little city over here. It's coming along really nice. We're gonna make this into a full-fledged city. Your host, Savage Gaming. Good night, folks.